ba 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 ba. Let's go. I just realized that I had the desktop audio still on, so you just got double the intro music. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Swim August 4th, 2024 edition. Yeah, welcome to Lunar Beach Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. It is 10:34 a.m. on a Sunday. We chilling, charting, getting into all the things. We're gonna see how low can Bitcoin go? How low can we go? How low can crypto go? Pretty low. We're below 60K again. I think we will survive. I think because we are dumping as of right now, should probably just go ahead and get to the charts. Take a look at what we're seeing over here. All right, so this is what I built out last night, and this is what I'm starting to think we could be in store for. And yeah, and why? So essentially, this is right around September FOMC time, okay? Hopefully we get the rate cuts, a small rate cut at that. We both know where we're going. Yeah. But we'll see. So yeah. So this is basically what I'm thinking right now. This is on the CME futures. So everyone's been pointing out this gap. I do think we can come down and tap into it. From there, I have a measured move. Let me take this real quick. The measured move, just a simple. How did I pull it? Oh, from this top to the bottom here. Let's take let's get rid of this magnet. Pull this down. There we go. Right there. It's right there. Right there. There we go. Measured move. This gives us a technical target of $59,830. Now this is on the CME futures chart, so I need to go over to a different chart because that one is not trading right now, which kind of sucks because this is the macro outlook that I have built, but I built it on a chart that doesn't trade 24/7. So I'll need to move all this over to another chart, but that's fine because it's not absolutely necessary. But essentially, we got the breakdown of the broadening wedge. Sniper's Nightmare, shout out to him for calling that out Monday this past week. So yeah, we're digging into that. What is it called? CME gap, 48.5. I don't know that we get down there, but I could see us come down here and then get a bounce, come back up to the upside, hit this resistance again, and then roll back over, and then start forming the left shoulder of this inverse head and shoulders. Now I see two ways of this playing out. If we are to get a head and shoulders out of this, it makes a lot of sense to me. Come down, tap into the CME gap, push back to the upside, fake little rally. This is what I was talking about on Friday with a relief and then more downside, coming back down into this area of demand, dipping our toes into that. We also have the consequence encroachment of the monthly wick, which means the July lower wick. That is the middle point of that wick right here. That is what I see us getting into, going down to, and tapping. Give it a little tap, tap, taparoo. So that's what I want to see That's what I'm expecting a little bit on Bitcoin. Now, if we go ahead and come down here and take care of this, then maybe we don't get this whole extra down move, but I would prefer it if we kind of did get a little bounce, got some relief, and then rolled over and then took this thing to the later half of the year. I was really bullish on Q3, but maybe I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. It happens. It is what it is. The market gives you what the market gives you, and you just got to take what you can get from it. So I'm thinking, come down here, create this little inverse head and shoulders, and there's two different ways. I could see this coming down and us butting up against that and creating kind of this sideways head and shoulders, or I can see the more blue one playing out where it's just your basic head and shoulders. And that would also be inside, as I've got it marked off on here, that would also be inside of another bigger head and shoulders. So it would be like a head and shoulders to end the big head and inverse head and shoulders, and then break out. This would have us breaking out October, which I would be perfectly fine with, but bottoming in September. So we could see, let's go to the 3-month. Three months shows. So let's see, if we were to end, see, open was 62,000, essentially. Come back down, 4 hour. $62K. By the end of September, July, August, September, yeah, that's Q4. So this would be like ending September, ending Q4 in the green, or Q3 rather, in the green. Get a pullback to start Q4, and then launch for the rest of the year. This, the measured move of this breakout here would get us right above 100K to end the year, somewhere in the middle to middle half of December, somewhere in there, if this was to play out like this. Funny enough, we just go over here to a chart with more history on it. We go to 2019. We ended 2019 at a new all-time high, right? We broke, and then we started right here. So we started breaking out in the middle of December, got a cool off. Well, when did we get the cool off? In January. There's the January cool off, and then went ballistic until, April, May. Sell in May and walk away type deal. Which that could be the case for Bitcoin. I'm still thinking maybe midsummer next year will be the top of the cycle. I don't think it'll be in the later half of the year at all. I think it'll be probably Q1, Q2 for Bitcoin. And then the altcoins may end the year, with their blow off tops. What is going on? Whoa, sir, this is a family show. Wait, I'm so confused. What did I say? Dutch would have made a much more risque comment to that. What did I say? Why are you drawing with brush? Use path. Don't you tell me what to do. We did kiss the last daily FEG. Yeah. What? How is this a family show? Did I say a bad word? Mm. Dang it. I tried not to. I tried not to. But anyway, it happens. It happens. So that is kind of what I am considering heavily right now. Is yeah, we're working on that and then get going. Working on that. Does anybody want to join the show today? Just let me know. We both know where we're going. No, that's how low. 48.5. Close the gap. Close the gap. Close the gap. Might demolish that gap. Oh. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Excuse me. So yeah, a little more downside. I think. I think we Well, let's see. Where did I have? Did I have something drawn up on the blowfin chart? There we go. So this is what I was looking at last night as far as today. Oh, look at that. I should have taken that trade. Oh, 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 come on, man. So that CE monthly is at that $58,025. We've got the well, let's get rid of this. This is something else that we will be going over today. A new trading strategy for all of you beautiful people that like to trade. We will be going over a new trading strategy. Let's see. Measured move of this little bear flag here. Okay. Measured move of the bear flag. Breakout. Breakdown. Gives us $58,200. We do have the CE monthly right below that. Again, that's the midpoint of the July lower wick. Those like to get tested often. This whole box is just really a buying zone. This is a buy zone. We have entered the buy zone for swing longs. This is with this we have this point of control, naked point of control right here of this whole move of this little consolidation range. That sits at about $5,200. Could definitely see us tagging that. We do like to tag is essentially that POC right there at $57,200. We could come down a little lower. Let's go ahead and remove this real quick so you can see. So when I take my fib, this is my new entry model trading fib, whatever you want to call it, from the low to the high. I'll go over the settings during this stream. Let me turn on the magnet here. Make sure we are all squared away. Make sure we're on our wicks. And there we go. Now this is a measured move from this POC to this high. From over here, from the breakdown down to here, that gets us to the 786 at about $56,856. So because there are so many different areas of interest, that is why I drew out this whole box where I'm just like, all right, this could be a nice little swing long, to which I think that we would get a bounce from and move to the upside, and then probably hit some resistance somewhere along this line, but we also have this down move here that we have to consider as an area of resistance. So that is why I drew that on the other chart. It's because we have this sell off here. Really take it from this low, because this is the last low, to the last high before the sell off. So that's where I draw my boxes. And from here, I would do the last low to the last high, or last high to the last low, rather. On the other end, excuse me. Did I say good morning to all of you beautiful people? No worries. He said blow off top, not BJ. Mark Dutch is here. What's going on, my guy? Army Piper's in the house. Rockinos, Blackie Chan. How are all of you beautiful people doing? Thank you for joining me today. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. He was referring to my comment on the gap. Yeah. You guys are something else. Love you guys. So yeah. So what I'm basically just thinking, we're still sideways correcting. It is what it is. We just have to wait. Money's getting situated. FOMC or the Fed is signaling that they could be cutting interest rates in September. Now, of course, the CME betting markets or whatever, CME Fed Watch tool says, there's a pretty big chance that, yeah, we are going to get it in September. But essentially, we just need the numbers to keep coming in hot. Still need inflation to start seeing an increase. The real question is, when they cut rates, how significant will the cut be? Is it going to be a 25 point, 50 point, 100 points? If it's 100 points, I think Piper was talking about this on Friday. If it's something like 100, maybe it was yesterday, I don't know. But talking about how if it's like 100 points, that would signal that there's something very wrong. Because you want to start when they start cutting rates, you want it to be in small amounts. So kind of makes you feel a little comfortable if you do it in small amounts. But if you do if you're cutting off a big amount, it's kind of like, oh, whoa, is something going on? Is something really wrong that we need to be concerned about? Why are we cutting so hard? Right? Because if they're cutting so hard, it means that they're seeing some other issues that they need to try and get ahead of. So I don't know, man. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Man, if only on Monday, when we were pointing out all of these bear divs on Monday morning, if only we would have just said, oh, let's just take the short and just rode it all the way down. That would have been nice, right? Hopefully someone did. Hopefully someone did. Because I did not. But yeah, I'm trying to I'm getting better at that. Getting better. I've been a little bit off on my my market readings, and I think that's been by design. But something I've been doing a lot more recently is get a little more higher time frames, like the 4 hour. Sometimes you can get bogged down pretty bad looking at the smaller time frames. Not really bogged down, but you're just not really getting a true glimpse of what's going on. Just doing the intraday trades, sometimes you need to zoom out. I mean, I'll look at everything every day, but as far as going in deep detail like I did yesterday in the charts while I was just sitting here charting. 25 point, I won't be confident in rate cuts until I see us down what? Down 50? Down 50 points? I'm ready to start the new job tomorrow. Yeah, congrats, Black Chan, on new job. Let's see. At the top of the hour, in about 8 minutes, I will open up the Discord to anybody that wants to join. So just let me know. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're coming into an area of demand. So we should get some relief. Should get some relief out of here. But like I've been saying, I think it'll be a short-term relief, and we have to complete this whole entire move. This is just going to be an ABC correction, is what I'm thinking, and then we can get more upside. So well, then I would expect something like this. And then we can move to the upside later in the year. But it's going to be more chop. Market makers going to get theirs. We've got institutions in Bitcoin now. So they're going to chop that market up. They're going to chop you out. They're going to take as much liquidity as they possibly can before sending it higher and making you buy at higher prices. How about that? I called all the levels in the Discord. Black Chan calling all the levels in the Discord. Check out the Discord. It is free. In the description below or wherever you keep your subscriptions. So yeah, looking at that, looking to go lower. Let's go in a little lower and see what we've got going on here. All right. Man, I wish I wouldn't have fallen asleep before this trade. God. I should have went ahead and set it up. Should have set it up. Dang it. Hope everyone is having a good weekend and hanging in there. What is going on, Melissa? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, as always. All right. Let's see. Nope, no bull div. This thing's going lower. It's going lower. Let's go ahead and knock out that the consequence encroachment of the monthly wick. That's what I want to see. Just go ahead and come down here, tag that, and then give us a market structure shift for me to move out of, for price to move out of. That would be fantastic. So for this trade, this new trade that I'm going to be showing you guys, this new breakdown for this new strategy. Let's go to a different chart. Let's go to a clean chart. Let's do, I guess I'll do FEMEX. Let's see. We'll go to Bitcoin chart. All right. So there is, let me see. So first things first, you need this fluid trades indicator. Fluid trades SMC light. This pops up all these things on here. Hold on. Why does it never keep the color that I need it to? There. Break of structure label. Point of interest label. Zigzag is fine. Price action label. Nope. All right. So what I'm looking for now with this new strategy, let me just first do this real quick. Last low, last high. That's not it. I'm being stupid. Why? Why, oh why? There we go. Oh, already hit the first target. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and click on this. Essentially, this is all that I have on here. I just have your 382, your 618, your 50, your 786. I have a minus 0.618. This is for a technical target, and a minus 2 for another technical target. That's 2 standard deviations. And then we have a 0.886 and a 1.13, which is your stop loss. So no matter how you trade this, that'll be your stop loss, and this will be your first take profit, and this will be your second take profit. I have found this works really well on 4 and 15, 4 hour and 15 minutes. You do some confluence, maybe some bearish divergence or something like that. which we did get a little bit of, we did get a bearish divergence here where we have the price action putting in a lower high. Then we come over here, and on our oscillator, we put in a higher high. Ooh, put in a higher high on this one. And that gave us we still got a little bit of an excess there to that supply zone, and then rolled over. Didn't break the supply zone, did not break the stop loss. So from here, we would just place our stop loss here, and then we would aim from here, and then we would manage our margin and our leverage and all that stuff accordingly from there. See, that would have been a nice 2.5% with just a small amount of leverage, just like a 3x. You're looking at 7.5%. 5x, you're looking at what? I can't math. 2.5, that's 12.5%. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. For risking only 0.41, so you would multiply that by your leverage. So if your leverage was like 10x, you'd multiply that by 10, and I'd give you 4.1% risk. Okay? So with this strategy, what we do is we look for a break of structure, either the low or a high. It doesn't always work out like this one. Break of structure. I'm going to go from my last low to my next high. I'm going to wait for the pullback, and it just keeps on pulling back. You get stopped out. It is what it is. But the thing is, over a long period of time, the trades play out. You have a winning win rate. You have a profitable win rate, at least, but you need to make sure that you're risking enough to where you are profitable, or not too much. You want to make more on your trades than you lose. It sounds silly, but adding to losing positions, that is almost a guaranteed way to eat up your account. Now, if it is a setup system, which you could set this up in a way where, let's say you have this set up, you see the break of structure. Actually, you see this break of structure, then you see the pullback. And so you could, if you play it right, and you know, and you do all the math, but you could enter on, at every entry level, just with like 25% of your, of the trade here, 25% here, 25% here, 25% here. And then you are fully in the trade by then, and your average entry would probably be like somewhere in here, and then there you go. Then you get to write it down. But it's pretty simple. It's really simple, actually. Just wait for a break of structure, look for a break of structure, especially on like a major swing point. Let's zoom out to the 4 hour, because look at this. This broke here, right? Break of structure, broke both these lows. I could take from this low, or this high, to this low. I really wish the magnet would stay on. This high to this low. Pull back to the 382, and then pushes down. This has a technical target down here of about $57,418, and that gets us right in that range where, where we have our buying opportunities. So yeah. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Put the stop here. I'm still working on, refining this to, get it down to where it's less guesswork. Oh, is it going to be this one? Is it going to be this one, or this one? Still working on that. Do I want to go for the 382? Do I want to go for the 0618? Because, I could have easily seen. That's why, maybe just do partials. Because, we see areas of liquidity. We've got some highs up here, some highs here. Oh, well, we did come up here. So let's get rid of that one. But as we break and we are pulling back, we do get a couple of bounces on that 382. So that might have told us, all right, we should probably enter on this 382 and then write it down. But before that even gets there, we've got to be thinking, all right, where can we get in? We do have like some fair value gaps up here, or we have like an order block in here. This was a breakaway gap, so we might come back to the breakaway gap and then continue lower. There's a lot of things to consider, and that is why, this whole area is really just a nice little buy or sell zone that you can just enter on and then put your stop loss above the high and then write it down and manage your risk. Because the only thing that you can control with every single trade is how much you are willing to risk in that trade. Aside from that, it is 50-50. Literally every single trade is a 50-50 trade, because the trade can only do one of two things. It can either go up or it can go down. Don't give me sideways, because eventually it'll go up or eventually it will go down. So it's either buy or sell. Each day you get up, you could hit the buy button every single day, and 50% of the time you will be correct. And guess what? If you manage your risk properly, you will be profitable just by doing that. Over the last 100 years, or since the entire inception of the Dow Jones, it has had roughly a 50-50 red to green days. Roughly 50-50. And it has done nothing but go up over time. So the green days tend to be bigger slightly than the red days. Or you'll have really big red days and, big or really big green days, and really big red days, but the green one will be a little bigger. So it goes up over time. Bond market looking like doo-doo. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about the bonds and all that stuff. I'm still learning stuff like that. I don't know. Not really my cup of tea. So yeah, I'm just going to be using this from now on, because it's real easy to just see a break of structure and then put that fib on there and then go from there. So we did have this little area of consolidation in here, and that is exactly what we came back into. And then lower. So looking for about 57,400, or maybe even lower. We do have this area of demand right here at 56.5. So that is what I'm really watching right there, because that is where that point of control is right down there. So definitely looking for that. It's your CME gap, or not CME. Well, CME gap is getting filled. Well, actually it is filled. So your CME gap is filled now, but we can still go a little bit lower. I believe it's filled. Let's see. It's right here. Push. Break. Push. break right here. Okay, so maybe it's not filled just yet. Not filled just yet. Almost there. I just like using a bond market as an indicator. I wouldn't buy bonds unless I had a $1 million account. Yeah. Not there yet. One day. One day I'll be there and I'll care about bonds. Maybe. Maybe. If they're even still a thing. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you can got something out of that. You can yeah, trade. Trade. Anybody want to join the show? Just tell me in the chat. Say I'm coming on, and then I'll go and I'll go open it up. Join the Discord. Join Swim channel. And join me. There we go. That's it. Break of structure. Now we're just looking for the measured move to complete. Mooney bonds. I don't know what you're saying to me. 618. Beautiful. Takes you right down to it. All right. What else do we have on? What's going on? What's the rest of the market looking like? Death? Rest of the market looks like absolute death and despair. Death and despair. Yeah, we're going for those equal lows, fam, on Ethereum. Got this nice big area of demand down here we can get into. Let's get into that ETH. Come on now. Let's get some. Come on. Sweep the lows here. Sweep the lows. We want to see it. And if this sweeps the lows, we go ahead and go to the double. Let's see. Bitcoin. Turn this off. All right. Now, if that sweeps the lows, hold on, I need to zoom out. That's on the daily. Let's go to the daily on the Bitcoin chart. And we can see that that would mean, let's see, this low is this low. This is this. So that would give us, if Ethereum sweeps the lows, which it looks like it's going to do, and comes down and hits this. There we go. We've got Bitcoin putting in a higher low, Ethereum putting in a lower low. That would give us an SMT bullish SMT divergence on the daily chart. So that would be bullish. Like I said, I still think we get relief probably for maybe a week or two, and then we roll back over. I don't make the rules. What's up, people? Bull run is over, folks. I just admitted. Bull run's not over. Bull run's just sideways run right now. It's delayed. It's a little delayed. 38K is the number we don't want to be below. 38K. Get below that, bull run is over. Okay? That's the number. That's the one. I can't doing chores, about to run an errand and just listen. All good, brother. I'll leave it closed then. Excuse me. I will leave it closed then. So yeah, bullish SMT divergence on the daily. That would be very, very nice. Very nice. How much? So yeah, that's what I want to see on that. Ethereum. Let's see. Let's see. Smaller time frame. can't just tap it again, man. You've got to break through. You've got to sweep these lows. Come on. Sweep them. Sweep, sweep. Solana? I'll look at Solana. Solana Summer. How's that Solana Summer going? Gosh. Solama. That didn't quite play out, huh? Came up, swept the highs, come back down into the range. I need to get rid of these drawings, get rid of all of this. Nice and clean. See, the problem with Solana is that it's done a lot. And it came up to the 786 and got rejected. 786 retracement got rejected. This is looking like a correction, an ABC correction. I think it goes lower. We've got some relatively equal lows here. I've been saying I think Solana goes lower for I don't know, like 3 months now. But hey, you know, people want to stick to their FOMO, but that's okay. I mean, I get it. I mean, I was one of the ones saying that the bottom was in, saying what do you say? Oh yeah, you're not bullish enough. I played into that a little bit. You're not bullish enough. Maybe you are. Maybe you're bullish enough. Maybe we only get a little over 100K and that's it. Maybe 150K next summer, something like that. And, you know, that's it. But, you know, because the institutions are here, so they're going to control the market. So it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta live with what you gotta live with. So yeah, let's see a nice little dip below here to sweep these lows. I still think there's a good chance that we could get down to close to 104. It's not out of the realm of possibility, especially with everything else bleeding out. Now this could get a little bounced. You know, I've been talking about how Bitcoin is going to get a bounce, and so everything would basically virtually get also bounce with Bitcoin. So that's what I would expect out of everything else, is a little bit of a bounce and then another rollover maybe. That's what I'm, not that low. Right there. Maybe another rollover, sweep those lows, and then we can start moving back to the upside. And that's just, you know, a sideways correction. Move to the upside. I mean, that's all it is. That's all it is. It's just a bull flag. Bull flagging. And the measured move would just be this right here. Something like that would get you up to about close to $500 or right at $500. So maybe barely set a new all-time high. Hit that $500 mark. But if it came down to the 104, I mean, that's a nice little 5x, just about a 5x, 4.5x. So there you go. New moon today and Mercury retrograde starts tomorrow. Okay, so is that bullish or bearish? I don't know what that means. I told my buddy to hold off on a 56K buy because I thought he'd get for a swing. To hold off on a 56K buy. I don't know if I would. I've seen 55K floating around. 55K has been floating around a lot. These prices, especially when they're getting floated around a lot, either if they're higher targets, we come up short, or if they're lower targets, we come up short, right? So this is 55K, right? This is 100K. Last bull run, it was all, oh, we're gonna get, oh no, and then it's, oh no, just up and down all around, because those are the numbers that everybody's looking at. If everybody thinks we're going to 100K, what do you think is going to be at 100K? What is going to be here? What is going to be here? A crap ton of orders. That's what's going to be here. Sell orders. People see 100K and they start buying. While everybody that is accumulating here, or accumulated here, or accumulated down here, they're selling. They're selling their Bitcoin, and then they start buying altcoins. And then that's why the altcoins start going ballistic with Bitcoin. New moon plus Mercury retrograde is bearish. All right. Okay. So, this was my original thought. I was thinking maybe we could get down here to this previous little tiny consolidation range that we broke from, but have not yet come back down to backtest. This would also be the golden pocket for this move here. So nice little backtest of the golden pocket would be nice, but not necessary, and not necessarily nice. So who wouldn't sell there? The thing is once Bitcoin hits 100K, I think that's what probably starts bringing in retail. Retail always comes in at the very wrong time. Retail always comes in when it's time to start selling, basically. And I mean lots of retail. You will know when retail is entered. If you weren't here last cycle, you know when retail enters. Things just get a little crazy. And then you start getting all kinds of wacky price predictions from random people. Those random people are either propaganda from the whales or it's retail, just new money coming in. They're going to be all wag me. We're all going to make it. They're going to be, we're so super bullish and all this and that. And if you post anything negative, any kind of bearish stuff, they'll be the ones in your comments. They'll be the ones in there saying, oh, this could go to a trillion, million, quadrillion dollar market cap. This is going to this, and this. My whatever meme coin is going to $1 trillion market cap. And it's like, bro, it's not even possible. Like, it's not happening. And they'll yell at you and scream at you. And then they'll quote tweet you and say, this idiot, don't follow this idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. We're so bullish, dude. And yeah, so you gotta live with that stuff, and you gotta deal with that stuff. So just so you know, Blackie Chan, we will be dealing with that stuff. So I know you can handle it. I was very, very stupid enough last cycle because I jumped to NFTs and I saw all bottom prices, $8 sold to, and for whatever reason I decided to invest everything I had to scammy projects. Yep. If we print enough money, anything is possible. Well, yeah, that is true. Literally mathematically not possible. People be wishing upon a star. Man, last cycle, even though I was new, I was still looking at so what was it? I think it was people talking about, I want to say it was SHIB to a penny. And I was just like, it is mathematically impossible. You would literally have to put more money than there is in the entire world into SHIB for it to get to a penny because of supply and demand and basic tokenomics, or just basic math. Circulating supply times this price equals what market cap? Oh, quadrillion dollars. Yeah, something that doesn't even exist. Yeah, totally gonna get there, guys. Totally. Well, they'll just keep burning. All right. Let's set up a burn schedule. Let's see how much would it take. Oh, we could burn half of the shib. Burn half of it. Guess what? Still wouldn't even get anywhere near it. You would still need more money than there is in the entire world. But they just wouldn't get it, man. Another one was like Safe Moon. I was constantly badgering people about Safe Moon. Just like, stop. This is a scam. This is a scam. This is a scam. This is a scam. And they just would not hear it. When those communities, especially those meme coin communities, this is why I can't do it, because, same thing was going on with this most recent correction with like PayPay and Whiff and all of them. You say anything negative about them, and all of a sudden you start getting attacked in your comments by these supposedly really awesome communities. But yeah, these communities where they just know so much more than you. But apparently when you look at a chart, you say, this looks bearish. No. We're so bullish, dude. We're so bullish. Meanwhile, 2 months later, down 80%. Whatever. Don't listen. Don't listen. Don't listen. FOMO all you want. I don't care. Waste your money. That's on you. Just go ahead. Burn your money. I don't care. I'm just here trying to help. If you don't want the help, that's fine. That's fine by me. But don't get mad when I start talking crap because you didn't listen. I'm just feel like I'm preaching to the choir, though. I'm pretty sure my people know what's best. It just I just can't do it. I just can't. Certain stuff I just can't do. My goodness. Absolute sell-off. We've fallen below 29K. I've also, because of my experience in crypto, have become a lot more of a well, I've still like anything that has utility, real world utility that is being used today. That is what I like. LTC maxis are pretty awful at times too. LTC maxis exist? Are those a thing? I've become a real big, a little bit of a Bitcoiner. Not too much, but I've definitely been a little orange pilled. I secretly want to be an LTC maxi. Would be nice. Cast community is the worst. They attack every other project. See, I don't like that, man. I just don't like that. It's Caspa is like how XRP community used to be. Back before the XRP community lost its mind. What a maxi you are, meh. I'm not a maxi. I'm just, dude, I'm a trader. I'm a trader, and I hold 15 projects right now. That's all I'm holding. I'm holding 15 projects. And it is very strategic. It is not like very heavily believe in these projects, because I really don't heavily believe in anything other than Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum, and that's simply because they've got the backing of the institutions. So follow the money. Follow the money. Way too many LTC maxis. They keep saying it's going to be number 2 in market cap and then flip BTC. I don't know about flipping BTC. But I do believe there is room for a number 2 proof of work. I do. Especially one that is faster and but still has the same type of, supply dynamics, or max supply, and all that. Shib Army. Oh yeah. I get attacked by a lot of maxis because they say I FUD their project when I talk about other tried and true projects that have accomplished more. Yep. Did anyone see Shitoshi? Yeah, oh, yeah. Shitoshi. Oh gosh. Shibatoshi Nakamoto. That guy. The Dogecoin guy. So yeah, I just want to see the bounce and go up into here. I mean, altcoins, they're just dead. They're dead to me right now. Don't really care. Now is probably a good time to scoop some up, though. Or at least close to the time. Let's go over here. Let's go to the total 3. Total 3. This is all of your altcoins. This is all of your altcoins except the entire market minus Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, zoom out. What do I have going on here? Okay. So, yeah. Got up into premium, back down into discount. I don't know that we're going to come down here. I mean, we could, but sitting at about a $442 billion market cap are the altcoins. So maybe it comes down to 500,000 or 500 billion market cap. You get a little test of the $500 billion, and then move to the upside. So yeah, I mean, basically, story of the day was just, let's see if we can get some relief over the next week or two, and then roll over again, more sideways price action, and then just accumulate, man. Accumulate at the lows. We're at the lows. Accumulation is the key. Not financial advice, but that is just, hey, that's what we can do. We can accumulate. Take that consolidation range there. We've got midpoints here. Yeah, right there. Right about that $500 billion mark. I could see us getting down to there. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense to me. Turn on Market Oracle Pro. We do have the dynamic reactor here, and it's coming up to right at that midpoint. So yeah, not exactly surprising to see a retest of $500 billion market cap. So a little more downside for the altcoin market, I believe, and that will probably likely occur when Bitcoin gets its relief. Like I was pointing out, let's go back over here. When Bitcoin gets its relief here, comes up into here, altcoins will get some relief, but they'll be even more devastated if Bitcoin rolls over again to come down to the bottom of this range, sweep that low, and then that's it. Hopefully that'll be the bottom right there at about 55.5, somewhere in there. That's what I'm looking at. LTC is a money mover. It has equal buy and sell pressure, which is why the price doesn't move much, but they have an insane amounts of volume. Many people use it to move money between exchanges. Yes. I've been in since 2011 when people called me crazy for getting Bitcoin. I can handle all the hate we're going to get by being realist, LBC. Good. Profitable to mine. People to mine it is because it can be merge mined with Doge. Yep. And 10 other coins at the same time. 10 other coins? I didn't know that. Those other coins are what keep the overall mining profitable. Oh. I didn't realize LTC was good for that. Good to know. Yeah, I knew about LTC and Doge. I knew you could mine Doge while mining Litecoin, but I didn't know that there were other projects too, or other networks, other chains. Low fees, relatively fast, and has lots of trading pairs. Dash is another good. Wait, Dash is also a good option. Does Dash still have a lot of liquidity? Man, talking some legacy coins here. Dash, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Zcash. I like Zcash. EOS. LTC has limited potential because of script hash algo and it being geared towards CPU mining. It does keep it nice for the original BTC message. So the white paper though. Okay. All right, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Thank you all for coming in today and saying hi. I appreciate each and every single last one of you. I love you all. I'll see you in the Discord. I'll see you in the chats. All right. Let's have some fun today. Go outside, touch grass. Go hang out with some friends or something. Go see your grandma or grandpa or your mom or your dad or your brothers or your sisters or any kind of family or some friends, whatever, whoever. Go hang out. Don't be a recluse today. Go see your friends and your family. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys all bright and early tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna start putting this new trading strategy to the test and see what we can come up with that. So, yeah, love you all. Thank you for joining again. I will see you all in the tomorrow morning. Peace out. Ride the waves.